Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to today's event. I'm Jason Gumpert from msdynamicsworld.com. I'm pleased to welcome you to today's session from Ingram Micro, all about Ingram Micro Cloud's Dynamics 365 program. I am joined today by Matthew Batterby. It's great to have him here to present. And as we get started, please do know that we do welcome your questions in today's event. Look for the questions block in the webcast interface. You can enter questions there at any point. We will be taking those offline, but we certainly welcome them as we move ahead. So without any further delay, I am going to hand things off to Matt to get us started.
Thanks, Jason. Welcome to this webcast today. My name is Matthew Batterby, as Jason said, and I'm the UK and EMEA Dynamics 365 lead at Ingram Micro Cloud. So my role is really working with partners across the globe alongside our full Dynamics 365 team to really enable existing Dynamics partners to grow their business much faster, as well as enabling those that don't currently transact Dynamics to help them get started much faster and add Dynamics as one of their solutions that they offer to their customers. As I mentioned, this is a global program and we have Dynamics 365 experts all over the world ready to support our partners in all their Dynamics needs. So today we're going to be delving into the Ingram Micro value for partners in much more detail, including our programs, our CSP relief program, which in times like this is proving very, very valuable to partners. We're going to be discussing some breaking news in the Dynamics community as well to start off with. So before we get into the Ingram Micro programs that we offer and all the wonderful things that we can do for partners, I want to spend a couple of slides just looking at this breaking news in the Dynamics 365 ecosystem. And that update is now that there is an enhancement plan renewal offer to purchase through CSP, purchasing Business Central licenses at a discounted rate to move to a monthly subscription, which in times like these, is really going to be massively beneficial to your customers. So what I want to do with this slide is just highlight the offer details. Firstly, it's important to understand the duration of the offer. So this offer is running between the 1st of January 2020 right up until the 30th of June 2021, with the ability to maintain this offer for up to 3 years. The program is through CSP using Dynamics 365 Business Central licensing SKUs at 60% off the regular commercial price. So for example, if with this CSP to EP renewal offer, the list price for Dynamics 365 Business Central Premium user is $40 compared to $100 list price for standard Business Central on the commercial price list. Also, ensure you're aware of the licensing requirements. So customers must purchase Dynamics 365 Business Central licenses with an annualized total greater or equal to their current enhancement plan renewal amount. And there's also an offer for additional users that are required. So if, for example, you meet the licensing requirements, but you require additional licenses to ensure you have enough for all named users, you can get no-cost licenses via the Microsoft Online Subscription Program, or MOSP for short. So these must be requested within 60 days of the initial licensing to enable you to get that promotional offer. And as you can see in this slide, this offer is available for commercial and government only and won't be made available for education licensing. So with regards to the margins, you have the ability to earn up to 30% margin, which nicely aligns with the standard Business Central cloud margin and offers an attractive rate compared to SPA enhancement plans renewals ranging from 15% to 22%. I also wanted to spend one slide just really highlighting the benefits of this offer to both Microsoft partners, but also to the end customer as well. So for partners, you can get up to 30% margin, as I say, on your customer's CSP enhancement plan, which again, just to reiterate, is much more attractive than the 15 to 20% that you can get through SPA enhancement plan renewals. You'll be able to drive more recurring revenue and increase your business value through using this CSP model. one that I think is key is being able to engage more with customers and build better relationships. We see this a lot with CSP partners and their customers. More engagement, more chances of upsell and cross-sell, and just really improves the overall churn rate in the customer as well. You can bring back your lapsed customers and bring back the margin for you. So again, keeping you sticky to your customers and really improving that churn rate. And just on the subject of churn, you can really improve your churn rates from customers moving to the cloud as well. So no longer losing those customers to partners, but keeping your customers sticky to you and being able to offer them even more value than you already do. And then for customers, there are some great advantages to this offer as well. So they'll be able to improve cash flow by moving to monthly billing, which in times like these is going to be really valuable to them, really support them. So it's definitely a good news story for the customer. They're able to get 60% discount on Business Central licenses. They're going to have the chance to enjoy a better and cheaper transition to the cloud, which in some scenarios can really be very daunting to the customers. And get your breadth back without any penalties. So this one, extremely valuable to customers and to you. With this offer being in response to the current global situation and the business impact a lot of customers are facing, Microsoft is allowing customers who lapsed on their enhancement plan between January the 1st, 2020 and May the 31st, 2020 to re-enroll in their enhancement plan through this CSP offer without any penalty. And that's as long as they take up the offer before the 31st of July, 2020. So you can clearly see here there's some great benefits to partners and also some great benefits to customers as well. And just to reiterate some of those points with a bit more detail on this slide. So this offer enables existing enhancement plan customers to renew their enhancement plan through CSP and receive Business Central cloud licenses. Customers who choose to renew their EP through the CSP to EP renewal offer will receive benefits including price point equal to enhancement plan renewal quote, dual use and downgrade rights to their current on-premise Dynamics 365 price list product. So for example, Dynamics 365 Business Central on-premise, NAV, GP, and so on. There's the option for monthly billing. You also get the enhancement plan benefits and Dynamics 365 Business Central licenses for when the customer is ready to migrate. Again, a lot of these benefits are really going to enable partners to stay sticky to their customers, really improve churn and add a lot of value to their customers. I wanted to spend a bit of time just ensuring that you're aware of the customer eligibility to ensure that your customers qualify for this offer. So all customers must hit the criteria that you can find on this slide here. So customer license for Dynamics 365 Business Central on-premise, NAV, GP, or Dynamics SL via the Dynamics price list prior to June the 1st, 2020. Customer has an active enhancement plan and is within 30 days of their renewal date, so the promotion is not available for net new customers. The offer, as I've said, is only available for commercial and government and not available for education. Customers must meet and maintain the minimum license requirement for the term of their CSP subscription to avoid default. Customers who lapse on their CSP plan, cancel their subscription or fall below the minimum requirement will be liable for their annual enhancement plan cost in addition to the incurring lapsed fees. So partners will be contacted to resolve if the monthly reviews show non-compliance with the minimum requirement by their customer. And as I mentioned earlier, with this offer being in response to the current global situation and the business impact that a lot of those customers are facing, as I say, Microsoft are allowing people who lapsed on their current plan between January the 1st, 2020 and May the 31st, 2020 to re-enroll in their enhancement plan through the CSP offer without any penalty as long as it's taken up before July the 31st, 2020. And now just to highlight which customers you should be targeting when it comes to this offer. So you've got the existing on-premise price list customers, so Business Central on-prem, NAV, GP, and Dynamics SL. customers with their enhancement plan renewal anniversary coming up soon, customers that are considering moving to Dynamics 365 Business Central Cloud, customers that are asking about enhancement plan spread payments, and then customers that have lapsed due to COVID-19. And remember, customers must place orders by July 31st, 2020 to get this offer price. With regards to some next steps for you as a partner, so step one, if you're not already a Microsoft CSP partner, make sure you go and enroll in the Microsoft CSP program. And step two, if you're not an Ingram Micro Cloud partner, or if you are and you just haven't engaged with us on our Dynamics 365 team yet, get onto our Dynamics 365 Accelerate website, which you can see there. It's microsoft.ingrammicrocloud.com/dynamics. And complete the form, which you can see in the screenshot there that it's just a quick form. So in a matter of seconds, that's done, and we'll be in touch as soon as possible to talk to you about this. As I've mentioned, we have a team of Dynamics 365 experts all over the globe, and we want to be talking to our partners and supporting partners for all their Dynamics needs. So if you have any questions with regards to this offer or anything to do with the programs that I'm about to go through and our offering, then feel free to fill in that form, and we will be in touch very soon. You can also find me on LinkedIn, Matthew Batterby. I'm Matthew with 1 T, so it's really easy to find. I'm the only one. So feel free to get in touch with me if you've got any questions about any of this. And what we're going to do now is we're actually going to do a run through of our Dynamics 365 Accelerate program and the value that we're bringing to partners, not only through accelerating their Dynamics 365 revenue, but also with the growth that we're seeing in our partners on Azure and Microsoft 365 through our program as well. So we're going to have a look at the benefits of transacting Dynamics 365 with Ingram Micro Cloud. And I'm going to start off with some great benefits that we're seeing here. With regards to the churn rate, that top one there, what we actually see in a lot of our Dynamics 365 partners when they're transacting Dynamics with Ingram Micro, with our Accelerate program, we've seen them really increasing their churn rate or improving their churn rate by around 20 to 25%, because they're really being able to expand their offering through our Dynamics Angels program, with our lead gen that we provide, also really accessing their Cloud Ascent data, which we'll come on to shortly. It's really improving that overall customer satisfaction and how our partners can engage with customers better. We're increasing the average revenue of Office 365 user by 80% as well. What we're also finding, and whether you're aware of this or not, Ingram Micro Cloud are actually an expert MSP, Azure expert MSP. We're the only indirect provider to have that. And we're actually seeing that we're enabling our partners to double their customers' Azure spend by adding Dynamics 365 into their offering. And we're actually seeing that the Azure penetration is 10 times higher when we're getting them with Dynamics 365. So for example, if you were to lead with Office 365, basically you're 10 times more likely to transact Azure following that Dynamics 365 sale. We're actually seeing some great results in our partners. So for example, Azure growth 300% year on year, and also around 80 to 100% growth in Microsoft 365 year on year as well, which is great, as well as the very impressive Dynamics 365 growth, of course. Obviously, we're driving the partners to achieve silver and gold competency status, which is driving the rebates. Obviously, Dynamics 365 on average is over double that of Microsoft 365 and Azure. So definitely the best rebates that you can gain. So again, if you're not a competency partner, definitely get in touch with us. We can help you get there so much faster. We provide best licensing margins as well, especially on Dynamics. And one thing I wanted to really highlight, whether you may already be aware of this, but actually one thing that's been recently done, there was a recent study done completely independent from Microsoft, and that is that for every $1 spent on Dynamics 365, the return on investment for the end customer is $16.97. So massive return on investments for customers. And we're really seeing that this is also what's improving churn rates. When you're really driving with Dynamics 365, you're adding so much value to the customers that you're becoming that one-stop shop for them. They don't want to go elsewhere. You've already added a lot of value to their business, which is really important. So how does Ingram Micro enable you to expand your offering? So with our Dynamics 365 Accelerate program, we really offer everything when it comes to Dynamics 365. So depending on where you are in your Dynamics journey as a partner, and we deal with a lot of partners that, for example, focus on Business Central, or they focus on on-prem and they're moving into transacting Dynamics 365 in the cloud. They could be currently transacting Dynamics 365 on the CRM side of things, so sales and customer service, and they want to expand their offering into more ERP. So, and we also do work with partners that currently have no experience with Dynamics, and they're currently just transacting, Microsoft 365, maybe a bit of Azure. And we're also enabling partners that have never transacted Microsoft before. And we do that because of everything that we offer as part of our program. Which really highlights the value of working with us and how we can enable partners to do so much more. So just running through that list there, you've got marketing as a service, which again, extremely valuable. We have a lot of marketing content that we've pre-built, whether that's for Dynamics 365 sales or any of the applications, Business Central. It could be based on a specific persona. You want to email, the finance director or the CEO or the sales manager. We've got persona-based marketing. We've also got social media marketing, which is really important. So I often see partners that I'm working with using, tweets that I've given them, simply being able to just copy paste, and they're able to start marketing Dynamics very quickly. I see it on LinkedIn. It's great to see that. And they're also using these email campaigns that we've created, white labeled. Partners can put their logo on, and away they go. We also provide Dynamics 365 training sessions, and this I feel is a really valuable one, because I would always say to partners, there's the Dynamics fundamentals training. But for potentially someone, whether that's a new starter at a company or anything like that, to say the first thing that you should do is a 12-hour plus training course from Microsoft, where a lot of it is reading. It doesn't allow for that kind of question, it doesn't allow for, as I say, people to ask questions, or really get the story, as opposed to just it does this, this, and this, get that story of the application and how it benefits, an end user. So we provide Dynamics 365 training, along with Power Platform training as well. And that only takes around 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on the size of the group and the amount of questions. Again, we provide this all free of charge, and it's really enabling more of our partners to expand their offering, be able to talk more with their customers about Dynamics. Provide pre-sales enablement and support. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got a global team, and that also includes our Dynamics 365 solutions architects that are available to work with our partners and get on calls with their end customers, provide demos if it's needed, really scope out opportunities and really help partners get those deals over the line. And they're very passionate about doing that, and we're seeing a lot of success through that, and our partners are being very successful moving into Dynamics or expanding their offering through that. And we ensure that if, for example, you go down this Dynamics 365 Accelerate model where you're not the partner providing the professional services, you still own that relationship. So we do work with the best implementation partners on the planet. But if it's a solution that you can't provide, you no longer have to turn down that opportunity. Our partners can do those implementations on your behalf, and not only do you sell the licensing, so you get all the full licensing revenue and all the Microsoft rebates, which we've already established are the best ones, you'd also get revenue on the implementation and ongoing support as well. So a great earning opportunity means that you never have to turn down a Dynamics 365 opportunity, which is really valuable. And because it is another partner providing those professional services, it's good that we can ensure that it is the best partners available, and really build confidence in our partner base that actually the customers are going to get a good experience, and that's the important thing. We want them to keep coming back to you and our partners to become that one-stop shop, and that's really enabling us to do that. And we also provide lead generation services. I mentioned Cloud Ascent and other platforms that we use to make sure we can provide our partners with end customer leads that have a high propensity to buy Dynamics 365 as well. So really enabling them to drive net new customer ads and really boost their revenue as well, not only for Dynamics, but also across the full Microsoft stack. And we really do have the best resources to support our partners. So this is something that we've recently built, and I call it the Microsoft Partner Journey deck or PDF. Basically, no matter where a partner is in their journey, there are resources, there's tools and everything available to help you get to the next level, help you grow even more. And there's great stuff available through us at Ingram Micro Cloud, but there's also great stuff available as a Microsoft partner. Now, I didn't mention at the start, but my background is I was previously at Microsoft before joining Ingram Micro. And, you know, a lot of my job there was working with partners, helping them understand their Microsoft partnership and all the great resources that are available. And a lot of these things went kind of under the radar, particularly in the Dynamics world. You know, I'd name certain tools and collateral, and people would look at me kind of blank-faced and not really know what I was talking about, and not just partners, internal at Microsoft as well. So there's some really great resources, and this document is really going to enable more and more partners to grow their business. So whether it's training and sales enablement or it's marketing enablement, we've got all the resources available. We really do take the best of what Microsoft have to offer and the best of what Ingram Micro Cloud has to offer, bring them both together to give you this complete offering as a partner to help you grow your business. And that doesn't matter whether you're a network member, Action Pack, Silver, or Gold partner in Microsoft. We'll work with you. And if your goal is you're a Silver and you want to get to Gold, we'll help you do that. If you haven't got a competency yet, you know, you may not be aware there are shortcuts to get competencies, and I can help you there. So there's a lot of stuff that we can support you with. So I just wanted to kind of highlight that on this slide here. Now, I've mentioned Cloud Ascent a couple of times on this call, or Microsoft Propensity Tool. It's got a couple of names. Microsoft never make it easy with names, do they? But basically, this is a really great tool that's available in Partner Center, and it really analyzes your existing customers to have a look at cross-sell and upsell opportunities. And it really allows you to look at your customers and really understand, you know, if from a marketing perspective, where are your customers at? And the way it does that, you've got 4 clusters, which you may be able to see there. You've got Act Now, Evaluate, Nurture, and Educate. Your Act Nows are the ones that are they're sales ready. They've got a high propensity to buy, and they're a great fit. And this isn't just the Dynamics. You can filter by product. So it could be, you know, looking at Microsoft 365, Azure, and so on. So then you've got your Evaluates, which are kind of the next level. You know, you need to monitor them, you need to market to them to make them an Act Now. And then you've got your Nurture and Educate, which, as it kind of says, what it says on the tin, so to speak, they're there to be nurtured and educated in the product. So they might not even be aware that Dynamics exists, or that they need a CRM system, or they need an ERP system. In which case, you know, I would suggest going at them with a marketing campaign, but less salesy, more awareness, more, you know, what are you currently using? Let's have a conversation, and so on. And the way that Microsoft run this data is it's actually pulled together from hundreds of different resources, pulled together using machine learning and AI to spit out this data in this way. And you can also download this into an Excel format, so you can really delve into it. And I'll hold my hands up. I am a bit of an Excel geek, so that's where I kind of bring this to life a bit. And what we've actually done at Ingram Micro for our partners is worked on their Cloud Ascent data and really put it into a more usable format, where it's easy to read, easy to see, easy to act on. So we've done all that for our partners. So we can do that for anyone, which is a really valuable tool. You want to make sure you're not losing your customers. And it's funny, when we first exposed partners to this data, you know, they'll look at certain ones where, you know, might say Business Central Act Now, and they go, oh, that's funny, because we're going through selling them Business Central now. They came to us and they wanted it. You know, it really is valuable data. And it really does enable partners to really boost their sales. But also, I've mentioned it already around churn rates. This is really important because you're not speaking with your customers, you're not using this data to help you do that. There's potential they could go elsewhere for solutions. So this data is really going to help with that. We can work with you on this. So probably one of Microsoft's best kept secrets, because they don't do a great job of shouting about this, but it's so good, and it's going to keep getting better as well. The data keeps getting more and more accurate, so more and more valuable. And just to highlight some of the marketing collateral that we've got available and how we can enable you to use that. You can see here, this is our cloud marketplace, the screenshot in the top left-hand corner. That essentially is where you go and order licensing and those kind of things from us in the cloud. But what we've also got is our go-to-market hub. And within our go-to-market hub, you can select by solution areas. So you can see there, Dynamics 365. And we've got all sorts of collateral in there available, from banners, emails to social. But not only do we enable you to use that, we've white labeled those emails so you can put your logo on. You can do that right from within the go-to-market hub. You can upload customer lists in our go-to-market hub. You can do campaigns right from there. You can track click-through rates and all those kind of things that you want to see. If you're doing a marketing campaign, you want to track the success, and you can do that right within our go-to-market hub. Our guys have done an absolutely brilliant job of making this just amazing to use and really easy. And every time I present this in a bit more detail, you kind of get to the end, it's like, hey, what's the catch? How much is this going to charge? Completely free. It's just, if you're a partner of ours, you can do this and you can use this, and we can do a proper demo on this as well. I mentioned earlier around the training and pre-sale support that we provide. You can see there on the left-hand side, a couple of screenshots from the Dynamics 365 training that I provide, bit of licensing, training, and individual solution application training and value training, those kind of things. And we also provide pre-sale support documents as well, so almost like battle cards or elevator pitches, whatever you'd like to call them, where we help with, what questions should you be asking, what are the quick benefits of Dynamics 365 sales, Business Central, and so on. We're really enabling more of our partners to have more valuable conversations, really spot opportunities, and actually be able to handle those as well. So again, all free of charge that we offer to our partners. We've made it even easier to order professional services as well. I've mentioned already, as part of our program, you've got the opportunity that if it's an opportunity that you would normally turn down, potentially you're focused more on the CRM side, you've got an ERP opportunity that's on your doorstep, and it's one of your existing customers, you don't really want to pass it elsewhere, but it's not something that you offer. You can actually order professional services right in our cloud marketplace. So in the exact same way our partners order licensing, they can now also order professional services. So that one of our elite service providers can provide those professional services. And this way you get that percentage of the implementation charge and the ongoing support as well. So more revenue for you. And you also sell the licenses, which is great. So we just made that a real easy process. So it just kind of fits in with the exact same way that partners would order any licensing or anything from our cloud marketplace. So how does Ingram Micro Cloud support partners? So I really wanted to highlight our CSP relief program. In these uncertain times, this is proving to be very, very valuable to our partners, and it's really proved that we are here for our partners at Ingram Micro, and we want to support our partners through any these uncertain times as best as possible. I just wanted to really highlight how we go about doing that. So let's really take a look at what we're currently offering to really support our partners. So the best CSP financing in the channel, best CSP margins, extended net terms as well, up to 90 days, better match your project services and CSP cash flows, free cloud, so bundle and save pricing. So we can support you from a financing and net terms perspective across the full Microsoft offering, so Dynamics Azure and your modern workplace billing as well. So the best enablement. So we're really, I've gone through a bit of our Accelerate program, what we offer. We're really enabling our partners to add more customers and really enable them to grow and develop much faster, or accelerated growth, to stick with the branding of the Accelerate program. Full ordering platform as well. You've seen a little snip of it today, our cloud marketplace and what that has to offer, including the marketing as a service. We're also supporting from the demand generation as a service. I've mentioned Cloud Ascent and our lead generation that we provide, and also practice development as a service from Neural Impact as well. Our partners have access to the best sales and marketing training available in the channel through our practice development as a service. So as soon as you become a partner or you are partnered with us and you want to get involved in this program, as soon as you fill in that form, we can give you access to all this, and you can really learn more. You can really take a practice that's potentially adding, say, 10 to 15 customers a year. Their goal is to get you to 50 customers a year. It's really incredible what they're doing, and we're very lucky to be working and partnering with them. We offer the best support in MSP competencies as well. So we actually offer Premier level Microsoft support, which is included. And you may be aware, as a direct CSP partner with Microsoft, you get the advanced level support. So actually we're kind of one step higher than a direct partner support as well that we offer. I've already mentioned it, but we are an Azure Expert MSP, so we get more tools and free migration to Azure programs. And we are the only indirect provider to have that. Azure managed services and DevOps that are available as well. Marketplace APIs available, PSA and MSP stack included, and a full billing platform included as well. We do offer a lot, and I'd be, our team would be more than happy to go into a bit more detail into this. To anyone listening that's interested in this, feel free to get in touch. More than happy to do that. But it really is amazing everything that we're offering to our partners. So what I want to do now is basically spend a bit of time looking at, if partners really want to take their Dynamics journey to kind of the next level, I want to spend a bit of time on our Dynamics 365 Angels program. So we're going to spend a few slides with a light overview of this program. Okay. So as part of this program, we are working with the very best Dynamics 365 Business Central partner on the planet. Cooper Parry have won the award for Business Central Partner of the Year from Microsoft at Inspire. And with everything they're now offering alongside Ingram Micro, that status is just being improved even further. And with their offerings, which all our partners can access, not only to be delivered by Cooper Parry, but any partner can actually deliver their solutions too, with full training provided by Cooper Parry. Our partners will have access to their templates, their tooling, so our partners can deliver faster deployments of Business Central, much easier, much faster. So take a look at this video to see more information about a simple kickstart offering that they are offering, and our partners are able to deliver through the Dynamics Angels program, and then we'll take a look at the Dynamics Angels program in a bit more detail following the video. And just to really start with looking at the purpose of the Dynamics Angels program that we're offering, that purpose is to make Dynamics accessible to partners, accountants, and customers, delivering a quality, standardized, consistent, accessible service. So really making Dynamics Business Central available to any partner and to any customer easier and faster than ever before. You saw it on the previous video, they've actually done implementations of their Kickstart offerings in a week, which is just incredible. And these are solutions that with our Accelerate program, which I'm going to come on to on the next slide, our partners have access to and can actually deliver themselves as well with Cooper Parry support. So let's have a look at that. So this slide is the perfect way to really explain the Dynamics Angels program. You can see on the left-hand side, you have the standard Dynamics Accelerate program method, where our partners sell the CSP licensing, earning full licensing revenue and the Microsoft rebates. But with the Dynamics Angels program, you can move to the right-hand side and use the Dynamics Angels method of delivery, more of a DIY way to deliver some of the professional services or all of the professional services. It really is up to you how much you want to take on. And Cooper Parry will use their 15 years and thousands of hours of experience to provide you with training where you can earn your wings, so to speak. So the more professional services that you do, the more revenue you can earn from this. And remember, you'll have access to Cooper Parry's templates and tooling, and you'll be fully supported by Cooper Parry and Ingram Micro throughout the entire sales process. And remember, as I say, the Dynamics Angels program really does give you that safety net to help you get going easier in the Dynamics world, delivering solutions yourselves to your customers. We see a lot of Dynamics partners that focus on CRM using the Dynamics Angels program. They really are able to widen their offering into ERP. So really adding more value to their business and adding more of an offering to their customers as well, and keeping them more sticky to their customers. So any partner can deliver Business Central now using our Dynamics Angels program. And by using this with Cooper Parry, we're really enabling our partners to ensure that their customers are having the best experience as well. And also you can get up and running by delivering Business Central much faster and delivering faster solutions as well. And how they really help you along the way and what this program is going to do for you, really help you with landing new customers, whether that's new customers to Dynamics 365 or driving upgrade from on-premise customers as well, or customers with competitive solutions like Sage or anything like that. So really driving that and really helping you land new customers. Also growing your existing customers as well, reducing churn, really driving other solutions as well, like Microsoft 365 and Azure. We've mentioned it already. Dynamics 365 really drives Azure growth and can double the Azure spend in an already Azure consuming customer. And really enable our partners to expand their ecosystem as well, through expanding to Dynamics 365 AI or packaged Power Platform offerings as well. So really enabling our partners to grow and grow well with partners and an indirect provider like Ingram Micro that can really support you throughout that process. And how they do that, they really support you from a capability perspective. They really enable you to make sure that you've got everything that you need and make sure that you're upskilled and make sure that you're earning your wings, as they call it on this program, to be able to do more and more of those professional services, as much of those professional services as you like. And then from a capacity perspective as well, just making sure and really enabling you from a capacity perspective. And one thing that they're really doing with this with Cooper Parry is really driving partners to almost like a franchise and be able to just deliver Cooper Parry solutions and deliver their packaged offerings to customers all over the globe. We're working with partners, in Australia, in the US, across EMEA, in the UAE, and we're really enabling more partners all over the globe to deliver these packaged solutions really quickly and really easily and it's really driving, you know, demand generation, and it's really enabling more and more partners to add Business Central into their customer base. I mean, why work with Keeper Parry IT on this? As I've already mentioned, they were Business Central Partner of the Year, and they've got over 15 years and thousands and thousands of hours worth of experience. They are actually accountants. You know, Keeper Parry as a business has been around for over 100 years, and they've got a massive amount of experience in there. So they really are able to drive ERP. They're really able to support from a point of view of training and certification. They really do have the best offering, and we're very lucky that we've partnered with them with this unique offering in Dynamics Angels. And you know, it's only available through Ingram Micro Cloud, which you know, it's great that we can offer this with our partners. It's great that it's not only an offering, it's also working with the very best, which makes it even more valuable. As I've mentioned, we do have a global team, so I just really wanted to highlight that. Wherever you are in the world, you know, we're here to help, and we're here to support. We really do. I would say we're probably the most passionate team I've ever worked in, and it sounds very cliche, but I mean that. You know, it's great. We've got this team that seems to work around the clock, no matter what time and day. We always get answers, and we always support our partners. And it's great that we've got that literally all over the globe. So wherever you are, you know, as I say, get and fill in the form on our website, and get in touch. You know, feel free to find me on LinkedIn and get in touch. And I can happily introduce you into the local person that the picture represents. But yeah, we do have a great team, very skilled people, and you know, we're doing a lot to drive Dynamics 365 in the channel, and really support our partners in adding more customers. So thank you very much for listening today. It's been an absolute pleasure, Jason. Thank you very much for having me. And yeah, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to get in touch. We will be taking all questions that have been asked offline. So yeah, thank you very much.
All right, well, thank you, Matt, and thank you to everyone in the audience for your attention today. With that, we are ready to conclude.